Today in STEM, we are going to make an ornament that demonstrates how a crayon can be changed in two different ways physically. So to make something like this, what you're going to get is you're going to get a pencil sharpener, and then you're going to need to pick out at most 3 colors from a crayon box. It doesn't matter which 3 colors you choose. For this one, I only chose 2 colors. I did red and green to kind of give it like a Christmas feel. This one I want to be more like a winter wonderland. So I'm doing 2 different shades of blue and a white. You may need to peel off some of the wrapper off your crayon. You don't want that going in with your shavings. So just peel some of it off. You might not need to even get it all off, but these go in the trash. Then I'm going to start shaving my crayons. So I only need to fill the bottom of this until about like right here. Not very much, just to fill the bottom, not all the way up. And when I go to sharpen it, the bigger side sharpens better than the smaller side. If you use the smaller side, you're probably going to get a clog right away. And I'm not jamming it in super hard. When I do that, it doesn't sharpen very well. Instead, I'm just going to go in with a medium hand, right? I'm giving some pressure, but not too much. Not too gentle, not too hard. And look at all of that blue that's coming out. And I'm just going to keep sharpening until I get about there with that size of a crayon. I'm going to pull it out. Now, I'm not going to throw this away. I'm going to keep it. Maybe somebody else will want to use it later. I'm going to take my lid off. I have all those shavings in there, and now this is the part where I have to be extra careful. I'm going to take this lid off. I'm going to set it somewhere where I'm not going to lose it, and then I'm going to have to gently tap this until it goes inside my light bulb. I have the edge lined up with the opening, and I'm just tapping it slowly. Well, not slowly, actually pretty quickly. Back and forth taps, but not too hard. Pretty gentle taps that way, and then it all just goes in. I'm going to put my lid back on so I don't lose all those shavings. Set that aside and go on to my next color, my light blue color, and then I will repeat with the white as well. Okay, so I got my lighter blue added in, and I didn't put the top back on, so you know what happened? It rolled away from me and spilled some blue out. So that's why we make sure we put our top back on. You just push these little prongs in, and bam, it goes back on. Okay, so I actually did use my white one in the smaller one to show you what happens. If that happens, it's okay. We're gonna use what I call an unclogger. It's a paper clip. I just go in, and you see this part right here. You go in, and you just push using your paper clip or your unclogger. And usually this one's stuck pretty good. Does not want to come out. There we go. So if you do get a clog, it can be undone. This one was really hard to get out, but normally you should be able to get it out yourself if you use a paper clip to just push it out. I'm gonna use these little bits actually because they're already tiny enough. Just in here, I'm gonna throw them in. And honestly, that's probably enough. This amount, whoops. This amount is probably enough. I'm gonna do a little bit more just to fill in that spot. And because I haven't really got to use my white yet. So do that real quick. Okay. So right here, this is plenty. It's not very full, is it? It's just like a little bit on the bottom, okay? Not too much. You're gonna make sure your lid's back on, and then you're gonna come see me. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do our second change to our crayon. Our first change was a physical change where we changed the shape of our crayon by shaving it down. Our second change is going to involve melting, where we add heat. The energy then causes the solid to turn into a liquid. As it cools down, it also comes back into a solid. Okay, as we can see, I started to melt our wax. As it melted, it became stickier. And now as it cools down, it's gonna stay dried. Now that that part's done, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a pipe cleaner and add it. Just loop it through. I picked the color blue to match. You can pick whatever color you want. And then I just take my two ends, lay them next to each other like this, almost make like an X, and I push one down and like twist it around, push this one down, twist it around. If you need help, just ask. And there you go, there's your ornament. You also are gonna pick one of the markers. You got silver, bronze, or gold. I think I'm gonna do silver on this one. And you're gonna write your name on your ornament. You choose where you write it at. I'm gonna choose, there's this nice spot with lots of blue. I'm gonna write my name. And you know what? The silver did not turn out so nice. And that's why we try. I'm not giving up though. We're gonna try a different color and see how that one turns out. I'm just gonna write. Oh, so much prettier. So much brighter. There we go. And then that way, nobody's gonna accidentally take mine. My name's on it. Oh, another nice thing would be is to write the year on it so you remember when you made it. What school year? 2025.